Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's give a big clap to the one and only DJ Phantom.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good, yourself?
I'm alright. You're welcome to our studios.
Oh, thank you.
I'm excited to have you here because every time I'm like standing firm, I'm like, this guy, what's he doing? Sometimes I go out, I don't want to dance, but I don't have a choice.
Yes.
Yeah, when you're on the tent, you know how when you go out, you want to be very demure and not let people know that you can dance. You know, have your drink, sip a little. But when Phantom is there, you dance.
You lose your steez.
You lose the steez and composure. Oh my God! Yes. You're welcome once again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Now let's start from the beginning, right? I want to know, at what moment did you have that I'm going to be a DJ? What was going on in that moment? What were you listening to? At what point were you in your life that you decided that you wanted to be a DJ?
So I'll say all this started from, first of all, I want to say good morning to our listeners, and then thanks to Three Music for this opportunity as well. Yeah, so it all started back in senior high school, and I attended the best senior high school in Eastern Region and beyond. Which is? Pope John Senior High School. Yeah, shout out to all my
taking shots. Really? My school all day down.
You where you go Eastern Region School.
So yes, somewhere in Pope John, level 200, or we say Form 2, yeah, Senior High School.
I know where the people become seminarians.
Yes.
So when people were going to mass.
Seminary. Yeah, so we started there, and then I had a senior. His name was Gregory, DJ Gregory. He now plays at Pulu. A few people know him. Yeah, people know him. Yes. So I saw him DJing, and then I was this person that likes to help people. So growing up, I've been a student leader from junior high school through to senior high school. And I was asking myself, how can I see people happy? How can I get people happy? And I realized that anytime he plays the music, people are excited. I'm like, okay, I want to try and do something similar because I want to make people happy, all right? So with me, personally, no matter how much the amount is, I don't do funerals because I don't know, but part of me doesn't sound well doing funerals. It feels like someone is gone and then they are trying to make merry out of it.
I understand.
Do you understand? Yeah. So I don't do anything funeral. I give it to my DJ colleagues to handle that.
Wow.
Yes. So that was senior high school, somewhere from 2, and then I had I wouldn't call it passion then, but then I just wanted to see people happy. So I started learning from him. And anytime I go home, I practice whatever I see him do on campus. Because in school, you can't use your phone or your laptop. So I practice whatever he does. And I said, okay, I'm going to take advantage of this and then stand in for an entertainment prefect. And God being so good, I won the position as an assistant entertainment prefect. Okay. Yes. So that was where the whole DJ Phantom and then DJing thing started from.
At that time, was DJing like a deal, like a big deal? Or you had just seen him do it?
Okay, so I had just seen him do it, and I wasn't even about the money. No, it wasn't about the money for me. I just like the way he makes people happy, and then when he comes on stage, everyone is excited to have him on stage. And by the time he's done, you can see the whole crowd, everyone has enjoyed the set. Yeah, so that was where the whole love started.
Before that, was there anything else in mind to do with career-wise?
Career-wise, I wanted to be a military guy.
Hard guy.
Yes, I wanted to be.
I just imagine.
I mean, he would have been a phantom soldier. But I wanted to ask. You were a student leader from high school, like being a assistant entertainment prefect, and then you
it's
were
actually
also
from junior high school.
Junior high school, and then
wow.
What position was that?
Senior boys prefect.
And were you JCR as well?
In senior high school.
In uni.
Uni, yes. So uni, I was the University of Ghana Business School president.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So I'd assume you'd go into politics because taking up leadership roles
all the way.
All the way from junior high school
to tertiary.
Yeah. So what was the mindset with that? Like taking up leadership roles and then diverting to music and making people. I mean, being a political leader, you definitely are going to piss people off. So I think you've gone in the right direction.
So this is how it works for me. I like to always be in control. All right. And then there are so many things I see. I wish they go my way. But I realize that if you don't have the power, or if you're not in a position to do that, you'll not be allowed or given the chance to even execute what's on your mind. So I feel like, okay, how can I get people to do what I want them to do, or how I want things to be done? It's best for you to go in for a position and then be in that role, have that power. So when you have that power, you can have people doing everything that you want them to do in your way. But it doesn't mean I mislead people into doing something bad. No, I just like to see people, and I like to see things perfect. Do you understand? So when I see something going on wrong, I feel like if I'm in this position, I can do better. So why not go for that position and then make sure it's the best?
But things wouldn't always go your way. Something that perfectionists have to learn along the way. How do you handle it when things don't go your way, especially because you're juggling school with making people happy? Ideally, people don't put these two together. The minute you put it together, it's like you're either acing it or you are failing. There's no middle ground for stuff like that. So how do you handle not getting your way? Because you can't have it all.
Yes. So growing up, and that's growing up for me, because growing up you get to understand that, as you're saying, you not always have things your way. And we're balancing the two. There are times one side will go down a bit. It's like a beam balance. One goes down, one goes up. It works that way. So if you want to have all at par, meaning you'll be doing 50-50. But there are sometimes you have to let one go on 80, one comes to 20. So things not going on my way. I just believe with time, you see, everything is just a matter of time. With a particular season, maybe if you want to grow coconut, it wouldn't work. Do you understand? So I just believe in times and seasons. If things don't go all my way within a particular period, I just believe it's just a matter of time. With time, it will work. Do you understand?
Okay, sorry. Follow up to that. Balancing school and this, I'm just imagining you being the president of UGBS in Legon and turning up in the evening. Did you ever come for have a meetup with anyone who goes that's the president? And did that give any stereotypes where people maybe didn't respect you? Because creatives go through that. They go, this guy is not serious, he's a DJ. Because you wouldn't always pull up dress formal. You're not prim and proper how they would want you to be, because you're doing music. You're cooking songs for people.
Yes.
So did you ever face anything like that?
And that was the most interesting part, because when I was standing in for that position, before even getting the position, I had all these stereotypes, and that even helped me, because my opponent was using that as propaganda.
Against
why are you guys going to vote for a DJ to become the president? I even have screenshots from back then where people were so is business school now a joke? Where you have a DJ becoming I had all of these comments, and trust me, the first time I started facing this, I wanted to just give up, because I didn't like all these shows that were coming at me. A big shout out to Lai. He was one of the guys that held my hand, and then Chikata. They really came through for me. They were advising me. They told me that, hey, you are going to get more of these coming through. So during that period, I come to that what they were using, that propaganda, helped me, because when I'm going to do my campaign, I'm dressed in either suit or kaftan, and they are so when you enter the class, is this not the DJ? Is that not Phantom? So they are confused, and when I start talking, I just let them understand that before I even start doing my campaign, I just want to encourage anyone here, whether you are into anything, whether it's food that you are cooking, whether it's jeans that you sell, whether it's a talent that you're trying to bring out, don't let what people say around you bring you down. Here is me. I'm a DJ. I'm not going to deny it. I'm a DJ. I like what I do.
Is how he turned the story around for himself.
Yes, but it doesn't prevent me from becoming the president of the University of Ghana Business School, because when it comes to English, I'm able to speak English to save myself. Do you understand?
Oh, wow.
Academically, I was okay. Do you understand? And let me brag about this. I completed with a first class in accounting.
Brag away.
So you being a talent doesn't prevent you from being able to do all of these. So I used to encourage them. And naturally, everyone fell in love with the story. And ending up, the vote was crazy.
It was a big gap, yeah?
The gap. It was just huge. Yes. And also, when I was in power, my administration had been one of the best. And even the school administration used to talk about it. Although I was a DJ, when it comes to music side of it, entertainment, I was giving it to them. And when it comes to doing projects and then making sure certain things are done, I was there. So it's this guy was just doing everything so well, and they all loved it. Yes.
Wow. Interesting. You've had a nice.
Shall the first class students, they relate to? That's why me and him just get along.
Okay.
Book your first class flight to hell. But that being said, I like that you mentioned that you talked about time, and you like to refer to yourself as a chef. So you're basically like, always cooking, and you're a tastemaker. Like when it comes to being a DJ, right? So you decide. Sometimes the people don't know what they want until you give it to them. People don't know what you want until you give it to them. So I'm taking us back to alternating between the mainstream and the emerging scene. Where do you lean towards the most, and how do you also contribute your quota to ensuring that people who otherwise don't have the platform to be heard, especially when I say that I'm talking about the emerging scene, their music is heard, and then you're also able to, because people don't know, they will love their songs until you actually play for them. So how do you also like contribute your
so talking about playing like emerging acts songs out there, it's one of the most difficult tasks as a DJ, and then personally as like an upcoming DJ that has like, let me say, the spotlight, a bit of spotlight, because most of the time you are given the set period where everyone wants to jam, and they want to jam to songs that they are familiar with. So it becomes very difficult. So when it comes to the upcoming acts, I don't usually play their songs during my set time, as let me say the prime time, because you've been given just an hour or 30 minutes to jam the crowd. Bringing up an upcoming song during that period might drop the whole energy. So most of the time when we go to weddings where people are seated, restaurants where we are playing with huge numbers, we play their songs and then try and then send them video. That's how I also try to contribute my quota. Yeah.
And ideally, I think that's even the best time where like you hear a song and you go like, what's that? And you Shazam immediately. I think that's a really nice. Maybe restaurants, weddings.
Yes.
People are vibing to like music, and they are there for not necessarily to jam. They're there for something else. And so if they hear a song, they go like, "Oh my God, what's that?"
Yes.
And they'll definitely take it home. That's actually interesting. Now you've said once before that DJs cook and they serve their people.
Yes.
What goes into your cooking process? And I don't know which one we should talk about. Let's talk about a chef uniform first.
Because I'm sure people will be wondering on TV, do we have a chef in here or a DJ in here? So if you'd like to,
let's talk about that first, and then we can move on to talk about what goes into your cooking process as a DJ.
All right. So talking about Chef Phantom, DJ Phantom, it all started not long ago, somewhere April.
Okay.
Yes. I was trying to always when I'm getting ready for any particular set, I just want to stand out. I want the situation where when I'm done playing, they'll be like, there was this DJ that came through. His set was so unique. So
I hear you have an apron.
Oh yes, the apron is here. Let me show it. So when you're cooking, you don't want to stay in your dress. So you just have to get let him cook. We're cooking,
Let me see. We're not seeing it well.
Are you not seeing it well? Is it fine?
Let him cook.
Yeah, let him cook.
Oh, I like the whole Chef Phantom. Oh, that's really nice.
I see you brought other ones. Oh wow.
Yes. Just to cover the hair so that you don't have your hair staining there.
the food that's being cooked.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
So it all started somewhere April. I was discussing with my MC because I had a set with him. Kweku Ginger, shout outs to him.
Okay.
Yes, and Ginger.
Ginger is a chef.
The ingredients are coming together.
Yes. So nice. I was planning with him how our set is going to stand out for this particular event, and that's Porial Pitch.
Okay.
Yes, we were thinking of how to stand out, and we just came up with the idea. Okay, I called him once. I'm like, okay, how about I come in as a chef? I was thinking of coming in as a doctor. Like I just wanted to do something unique. Do I come in as a cowboy? I was like, okay, let's go back. Chef. It looks like you're cooking for the people. So why not get a chef attire and then get a whole dress ready and then let's see how that goes. I was like, okay, let's have it. So we just went to get the materials, get everything ready. And we presented it. During our set, we had an amazing set.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah, he asked me not to wear the apron yet. So he called me on stage to wear the apron on stage and then they took. So everyone found it interesting. And usually, prayer speech in the afternoon is fun. But then the evening jams more than the afternoon. But this time around, the afternoon is like the whole set from beginning to end was a whole night event. So the afternoon, I was the one playing in the afternoon. And I came in dressed like a chef. So it caught the attention of the people. Who is this and what's happening and how we mixed everything. And I got to a point, I don't usually like to play and then be by the controller. I like to sometimes move, get closer to the people and interact. So I was jamming with them, and you could see people liked the whole chef idea. And I spoke to my team, how about we try and then maintain the chef idea too, and then see how it goes. And for some time now, the whole chef idea has been selling. And people really like it.
Okay.
People really like it.
So let's move on to the...
Before that, you mentioned something about, moving away from the what do you call it? The console, and then vibing with the people. I've seen that a lot of chefs are doing that. A lot of DJs are doing that lately. It's looking like you guys have realized that to be able to reach the audiences, to be able to speak to the audiences, you need to get off the turntables and then go to them directly. Is it like it's intentional, right?
Yes, for me it is intentional. Inspiration from Uncle Waffles, for instance. If you look at her set, it's not just being by the console and then playing. Her set is a whole performance that you would like to watch, and that's something I'm trying to create. It's a whole performance, like an artist. You understand? So that's something I am trying to create. Yes.
But now, before that, I go to even the process. What goes into your process? This conversation is bringing me to DJs and artists. I know someone's gonna come from my head, but I have to say it. Do you think, and this is to everyone, do you think that there will be a time where DJs will be able to take over from artists? Is it possible? Because we have DJs who are performing. Now, DJs have their own set and invite artists to pass through. We've seen this several times. I can mention a lot of different DJ sets. Even DJ Phantom has the Phantom Experience coming up, right? We'll talk about that soon. And so sometimes I see artist nights and I see DJ raves, and I'm like, I think the time is coming.
You see, the last time
what do you guys think?
The last time we were talking about AI music and all that, and we're talking about how people love certain artists because of personality.
Yeah.
So no matter how much I love an artist's song, there'll be a point where I'd want to see him perform the song to me.
But we are in an era where a lot of artists come and mime their songs. There's no personality to the performance. They come and mime the song and they go home. They are paid to come and mime. And you see, it gets...
And how do you feel about that?
I'm not happy.
Yeah, so you want to see the artist perform.
I will not mention an artist who is not coming to mind, but I would always love to watch a Black Hole performance because it is coming with something extra. But there's some artists, I don't want to mention him, they'll come and they'll mime and go home.
So that would mean that the artist has to put in effort, because I would want to watch Black Hole perform.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. There are not a lot of artists that do that. We can count them. Amy, let's be honest.
I would like to chip in if the ladies would allow.
Hey.
So I think that I think it's an ecosystem, like you know, because without the artists making the music, you don't have anything to play.
True.
Like I mean, with the advent of Amapiano, where it's just sounds like and just beats, you can still do that, but you still need someone to make the music. You get it? So it's an ecosystem. It actually
feeds into each other.
It functions hand in hand. But that being said, I wanted to follow up. I had a follow-up question on what Amy asked about DJs engaging with the audience, with the crowd, leaving the turntables, coming to vibe and dance, and then you citing Uncle Waffles. So I think that it was certain DJs who started that trend of moving away from the turntable. So it's basically like a whole performance. It's a craft. What else are DJs, or do DJs intend to bring with regards to the performance more than just leaving the turntables, coming to jam with the crowd and going back to the turntables? Because then once we see that way too many times, like, he's about to come to the crowd. Okay, what else is he going to bring? Well, to the point where it doesn't become so monotonous and we see so many DJs doing the same thing. So what else?
Okay, so when you consider someone like Dope Caesar from Nigeria, if you watch her performance, she doesn't really move out of the console. But then if you check how she mixes the song on set, sometimes you ask yourself, is this lady a mini god or something? Because her performance is not just about moving. The performance doesn't necessarily have to be you moving away from the console. But sometimes what you can do with a console makes it crazy. And with me, I realize that in Ghana here, when DJs are coming on set, we just appear behind the console. But I'm trying to create that thing where a DJ should be even treated as an artist, where when you are coming, they open, or you should even come from the ground, or just a helicopter drop. Like, it all could be part. Do you understand? That could make a DJ stand out, because now I believe, as you said, DJs are being able to own their own shows. So we should be treated as an artist the way artists are being treated. I believe DJs should also be.
We'll get to that point.
Yes, it's just a matter of time. Be treated that way, so that when we are coming in, we have like a grand entry, grand exit, and then it wouldn't just be about moving from the console to the crowd.
I think we live in a time now where creatives are being, whether it's pushed, whether it's demanded per themselves or the audience, to do more. I was speaking with an on-air personality 2 weeks ago, and she was telling me that she's actually quite known, but her social media is not as strong. So we're having a conversation. I was telling that, she's done so much, but she feels like she's not doing enough because she doesn't have enough followers and she doesn't get enough interaction on social media. And myself, I was thinking, but you do so much already. But because she's not doing well on these platforms and she's doing well here, she actually feels like she's not doing enough. Now DJs, they come, they play music, they catch a vibe. Now they feel like they have to do more, right? And I think back to the part where you were talking about DJs and artists probably not getting along, sometimes ego is involved. That's just the bare truth, right? Because maybe getting an artist on stage, the interactions, the conversations. Now the advantage a DJ has is he can play songs from 5 different artists when one artist is going to come and perform 5 songs. But he can play like 50 songs at a set time, right?
And the audiences love all these different artists.
And the audiences love all these different artists. But the DJ also needs the artist's music, because what are you going to play? So I think we shouldn't allow it to get to the point where it's this or that. It can be everything. Where, as he's saying, DJs are, they're given like huge respect. If you look at the money they make, like the world's most highest paid DJs and all these things. But it is getting to that point. And trust me, at the core of it, even though it's not said, a lot of ego is involved. DJs don't even get along that well.
Yeah.
I had a conversation with DJ Borowski on air, like on a different platform, and he was saying that DJs don't even get along. The way
Phantom, can you?
Yeah, and I was actually going to listen to that, and I was just like, "What's the problem?
Can you?
So
can you
is
tell
it
us?
true? Is it to any extent true?
It's true. I wouldn't lie.
Thank you for not lying.
Yes, it is true, because sometimes most of these even big DJs that you look up to, much respect to Varosky. Varosky is one of the DJs I really look up to, and then I talk to a lot. When I was even the president during my level 100 Aquaba night, I invited him to come and speak to the level 100s, because he also completed University of Ghana Business School. So yes, Varosky really get along so well, and he's one of the few, let me say, mainstream DJs that when he's about to play, and you were the DJ before him, and you try to leave, he'll tell you not to leave. You tell you to be with him, vibe with him. When he's even trying to do any transition, be like, Phantom, listen. So he makes you feel at home. But trust me, the other guys, when they come, they're even
other guys,
like they're even trying to show you some, like, hey, do you get me?
Why is it though? Is it back to the ego thing?
It's the ego thing, because I don't know, because sometimes you see, if you listen to Black Hole songs, Red and Boys, some of these people that you wish to be like them. So now when you see them, you are happy to be around them. Now they are trying to fight that same, like a sport. It feels like they are trying to fight like a sport.
They don't want to see your growth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you've experienced these things. No names mentioned, of course.
Especially on those big stages.
Crazy.
You would experience it.
If you don't want to mention, I'll mention.
I don't know. I don't know.
Am I a DJ?
Let's have the table. I'm on the table.
Why do you want violence this morning?
I don't have any name to mention.
Want to shake it to the max?
No.
But then it happens. It
No
happens
names
like
to mention.
that happens. Do you understand? And
Yeah.
some other DJs also look down on certain DJs. They feel like, yeah, we're on top, and then these guys are. It happens. It's like that.
So talking about looking down on DJs, quite recently I was at an event, and I'm not going to lie, the DJ that came, one of the DJs who started, he gave us a tough time. I was frustrated the
It
whole
was just like,
time.
okay.
That's what I'm going to ask. So, I mean, after his set, he was able to redeem himself a bit, but after his set, I was having a conversation with him, and he mentioned how he played a number of shows before coming to that particular event. And I just want to find out from you, first off, do you have bad sets, like where you experience that maybe the people are not able to vibe to you, and what's your response to that? And do you think it's like being tired, does that affect your play?
sometimes I would say being tired. Being a DJ is all about the mind, because if you are not strong in the mind, it's difficult to bring something good out. Because some of the things that we do them right on the spot.
Oh.
So if you are not strong in the mind and something stresses you, it will reflect in your play. Do you understand? So you have to be strong in the mind. Or so many things would affect, maybe your girlfriend, maybe your mom. Maybe, so many things can be factors to these
Before
things.
you know, you're playing heartbreak songs at a jam.
You understand?
So hard.
So having a tough time, I would say, I wouldn't call it bad days, but I'll call it tough times. Do you understand? And one of my worst or bad days were like 2 years ago. I played a wedding, and where I was placed as a DJ, I wasn't seeing what was going on. So I was just playing.
Oh, wow.
And no, it was messing the whole thing up over there. Oh. So that was one of my bad days I've recorded. But talking of tough days, I played a Congolese wedding. Do you understand? And I don't understand these songs. But I have to play them. I have to do my research, get the quiz ready. And you can be playing some song, and when you drop another song, everyone just leaves the dance floor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Because it's not a song that's supposed to be happy.
It's not a song that should be played during that period. Do you understand? So that was a tough time.
People learn your French.
Yes. So that was a tough time.
Wow.
But then at some point I was able to observe, and then I realized, okay, although I don't know the song, I'm able to follow the rhythm and then give them a good time. So it got to a point now they were even giving me like, yeah, you're doing a good job. But when I started, I was so tense. And my last year I had a show with GIS. I played their prom. This year too I played it. So last year's prom, when I got there, they told me that these kids, they don't dance. Like the kids, then they see them my body. I'm not even going to lie. Like their steez is so high.
Steez on 200%.
So they said when you even get in, you might have this inferiority complex. Like I'm telling you, they will not say anything to you. They've not moved to you, but you yourself feel within. I know this is not your space. Do you understand? So when I got there with my MC and K, we're all feeling some kind of way because the administration has already told us, don't be worried if you play and they don't dance. And you play a song, and they're all
give you disclaimer.
Yeah, they tell you. And when you get there, like you play, no one is dancing. So I told him that, see, I always have this thing. I say, Grace and Takashi. I think that today we are going to break that spell.
Amen.
Yes, I think we're going to break that spell. So I was just observing, and when I'm playing, sometimes I just try to take it to hip hop and watch the movement, play my piano, play the current trends. I just test all of these to know what they like. And I tried one or two Afrobeats and then those current Charlie Poppies. And I was like, okay, they like more of these Nigerian songs. And we started hitting it. Come and see these kids. Now when the school's administration, they were like, what would you do to the kids that they are dancing? they couldn't believe it. They understand? So for me as a DJ, I just feel, sometimes if you're not able to control that in your mind, and you feel like, okay, they are not dancing, so that's it, I'm just doing my thing. No. You have to believe that you'll be able to break that spell. And when you break it, you see that that's it. It's just one song that needs to tell you, okay, they like this line of music. So when you get it, just try going.
Which also means that you should be well versed in like what is trending, what music is out, and all of that. So it means you spend a lot of time listening to music.
The funny thing is, I don't even listen to music like that.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know for other DJs though, but then most of the time you come, I'm not even listening to any music.
Off the dome.
Yes.
Wow. So then what's your then that takes me back to the earlier question I was trying to find out. What's the process like for preparing if you're not listening to music? How do you get then whip up,
So like the way we call it playlist, we will call it crates. Do you understand? You prepare your crates. So sometimes when you are there, preparing crates is one of the most difficult things for DJs. It's very tiring and boring. Preparing crates is like preparing playlists. You have to check, okay, when it comes to Afrobeat, these are my top 20 Afrobeats that on any day, if I play any of these, it's going to save me. Do you understand?
Okay.
So almost every DJ has that. They have one particular crate that when they get in, no matter who you are, you get on the dance floor. So we do that for hip hop, amapiano, Afrobeat, all the genres. So that when you get anywhere, just observe the mood. Because one thing I've realized that affects some of my colleague DJs is when they are going somewhere, they just prepare a playlist. So when they come, whether the people are in that mood or
not,
they are just playing it. Because that's what they've created. But with me, but since I have my crates already there, when I come, I just observe, okay, the current DJ is playing on my piano. I don't want to do too much of my piano, so I'll switch it to Afrobeat. And maybe they've done Afrobeat, they've done Amapiano. Okay, then I'll do more of these drill songs. Do you understand? To get a crowd moving. So for me, I just come observe the crowd. I already have, should I say, the cooking materials there. So, okay, let me use this pepper, let me use ginger. I just mix it and then cook something for them.
Pepper and ginger wings.
That makes sense. What do you think about those who say, "Oh, DJs are overrated"? You know, they just put music together, they just put jams together. And I mean, you've given us a bit of insight into the fact that, you know, you have to observe a crowd, like you spoke about the kids, like DJs have certain playlists and certain crates. Bro, I've seen DJs on their feet change the whole plan to suit the crowd. You know, sometimes a song might be big, but the crowd is just not feeling that song, and that's crazy.
Yes.
But for those who've not been behind the scenes, right, for those who don't necessarily understand, just put music together, put a playlist and it's going to play. Even some might say now, oh, AI mix these songs, let's put it on there. So in that regard too, there's competition, so to speak, with technology, and it's in every creative space right now. So how do you deal with these things and those mindsets that some people might have?
First off, talking of those mindsets, sometimes it makes we DJs feel disrespected when people say they don't do anything. Sometimes you charge someone like, no, it's not cool that way. You understand? If not for anything, we dress to the occasion.
Our
costume alone, needs to be paid for. Do you understand? Transportation. Our I call it utensils now, but then our equipment. Do you understand? Our DJ equipments are costly. A MacBook alone, these are just like petty things, like face costs that you should be looking at. Now I'm talking about the actual work. You know, AI can make songs. You can get Spotify playlists and then use it. But then Spotify cannot read the crowd as at a particular period and give them what they should have during that period.
Good morning, Jay Foley.
So sometimes
I know what gun this is, but
Jay Foley, good morning.
So sometimes the DJ being there, the DJ is able to detect. And sometimes we DJs are able to take you back to some days where, hey, this song, I hear him keep over. When you hear it, like it can still jump.
See, you did that at recovery. I stood
recovered
there.
it, right?
See, I stood there. I was like, hey,
shout out to the recovery boys. Shout out to the recovery boys.
No,
you took it back, right? You read the audience and you took it back.
See,
take it back.
Good morning, Jay Foley.
And see, I said, it's Phantom that can play. You know the song "Pretty Little Bit."
Yeah.
I was like, what is this song doing? And people actually jump to it.
Yes.
So I'm like, I'm a fan of your job, like the work you do, and it's exciting to see, and it's nice to also know that you can, come on a platform like this and communicate and let people know the work that you do. But what's important right now is the Phantom experience. You've done it at other events, but now it's time for people to come and watch you. What do people expect at the Phantom experience, and what other details do we need to know?
Yeah, so the Phantom experience is coming up this September.
Okay.
Yes, hopefully. I didn't want to disclose the date, but since I'm here, let me just give you guys a small gist. We should be looking at somewhere second week in September for the Phantom experience. And previously, we've been doing the Phantom experience with pubs, clubs, and all of that. But this time around, we are trying to get a space.
Okay.
Or not trying, we've already gotten the space. So we are doing it at an open space where we'll do our own setup from sound, stage, and there will be a vendor stand where people can buy.
Bro, are you investing yourself in all these things?
Yes, for now I don't have like a
so you're funding all this?
Yes.
I think that's something you overlooked.
Yes.
For a young guy, he just said sound, stage, lights.
Yes.
Yes,
and then vendor stands. Yes.
It's a ticketed event, right?
Yeah, it's a ticketed event.
Wow.
Yeah. So we already had like events all black, all white. We didn't charge anything because they just wanted to experience Phantom, so we gave it to them. But this one is going to be ticketed.
Okay, so that's what we're seeing on the screen.
Yeah, this was the all black at Luna.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what's the price for this one? Oh, it comes in different colors. Yes. So that's the black chef attire. Oh wow! And this is white. Is there any other color, or it's just
so
black and white?
That's white means like that's red means something else.
I think the black means like the head chef. I checked. I read about it. Yeah. So in October, I'm trying to get like pink for the breast cancer month, just to fit in. You understand? So Yes, you all should stay tuned for that.
Some guys have this.
Yes, so Phantom Experience is coming up, and this time we are not going to have just DJ Phantom. You have other DJs too coming through, and other interesting performances coming through as well.
It's amazing that you talk about DJs not getting along, and you actually putting other DJs on. So you show that you're a student leader indeed.
I believe in that.
Yeah.
I believe in that a lot.
Wow, this has been a really nice one. I can't wait. I have to be there.
Oh yes, I'll bring the invite to you all.
We'll be looking for it.
Three music should be present.
Yes, we have to. I come with my dancing shoes because I don't trust you to help me maintain my steeze and composure. Now I have to find the corner where no one will see me because the dance moves there. Sometimes, you know, when you're sitting there dancing the works, you
stop lying.
Oh, why am I lying?
Stop lying.
Stop lying. Am I lying?
Evidence.
Don't mind it.
Oh, that I can dance. Oh, I try. I'm a copycat when it comes to dancing. If I'm watching someone, I can dance.
When we are sitting, we are the best.
Oh, see. DJ Phantom, thank you so much for coming through. Really appreciate you. This has been the big conversation with the man DJ Phantom.